Starting today, some students will be able to fill out those free applications for federal student aid, also known as FAFSA.
It's been delayed for 3 months, and now they say it is available periodically for students while they test it. Fox 26's Denise Middleton is standing by here in the studio with some information you'll need to know before tackling the form. Denise?
That's right. Good morning. Lots to unpack here. So Shiante Deal is joining me now to break this all down. She's the founder of Ideal Collegiate Preparatory Services, but also a school counselor. So you work directly with the parents and students. You know what they're going through right now.
Yes, and I'm a parent.
Yes, exactly. And so, you know what, there's this soft launch happening right now, but there's planned pauses as well, right?
Yes, so if you were to log on right now, you would see that it says under maintenance. So the Department of Education has some planned pauses so that they can monitor their site, monitor the number of people that are accessing it, and work out any glitches, because this is new. It's the first time they've changed it in a really long time.
Right, yeah, so talk about some of the biggest changes that we'll notice right away.
Yeah, so some of the big ones are the number of questions. So there's normally like 106 questions. There'll be some students will answer as few as 46 and some even as few as 28. So it could take about 10 minutes. That's considerably shorter. Okay. That's big. The other big thing is the mandatory IRS direct exchange. Before, you could get online and you could opt in to do that. Now it's mandatory. If the contributors, because that's a new word now, if the contributors don't do that initially, then that student's FAFSA will not be complete. And so that is, their federal taxes have to be imported. That's huge. The Pell Grant eligibility has increased. That threshold has increased. So it went up to $73.95. So they're expecting about 600,000 more students to be Pell eligible with this new FAFSA. So that makes college accessible for students who previously weren't able to access free funds. So that is really huge. No sibling discount anymore. That's for those of us who have two in college. You're like, but that's, you know, that's big. So those are some of the big changes that are coming.
Gotcha. Okay, so who fills out the FAFSA now? Because I understand the parent responsible for submitting it has changed.
So it used to be the student's parent who they lived with for the last 12 months, and now it's the parent or the contributor. So it's not necessarily a parent. It could be a step parent. It is the contributor who, or the parent who has contributed more financially in the last 12 months. And on their FAFSA prototype, it is a question. So there's a prototype out there for those of us who are working with students that we could see it. And one of the questions is, how much money did they pay into like child support that wasn't there before? So that's new. Yeah.
Okay.
Big changes.
All right, and let's talk about some of the terminology, because even that has changed.
Yes. So EFC, for those of us who went to college or had students, was the expected family contribution, and now it's the student aid index, and it's SAI. And so that's what colleges use to determine eligibility. So they'll no longer see EFC, they'll see SAI. It's the same type of thing, but parents and families got confused with that expected family contribution, thinking that's what they had to pay. So the Department of Education changed the terminology. So that's huge. So EFC has gone away. It's SAI index, SAI, student aid index.
There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on.
So, I mean, what's your best advice for a parent filling this out for the very first time? Because this can be kind of stressful.
It is. It opens tomorrow. It's there, like you said, there's been a soft launch, but the big day is 12/31, so it opens tomorrow. You have to have an FSA ID, and you get that on studentaid.gov, and you have to do that. Before, you could do it and get your ID and go on and fill out FAFSA. Now you have to do the FSA ID request, wait for it, and then fill it out, and that can take up to 3 days. So if you are a parent of a college student and you've never done this before, you and your student both need an FSA ID, and that you need to do that like yesterday.
Oh wow. Okay, Shiante Deal again joining us this morning. Thanks so much for breaking this down.
You're very welcome.
Info. All right, back to you guys.